Well, here goes a little post-race update on the 18 Mod Light. Went to Canyon, what was that, the 14th? September 14th, 2018? 19? Man. Didn't do so good. In the first heat race, had an issue with my fuel pressure. So we got the harness, we have a new harness, a new ECU, new coil packs, new plugs, new cam position sensor, and a new crank position sensor to get this thing to run. What it came down to was that crank position sensor after we replaced everything else. So we tied up some of the wiring, put a fuse box in. This is what relays to my switches. My fuel pump is now on a switch instead of built into the wire harness, and that was our problem. And we were getting too much fuel pressure. We were sitting about 50 PSI. These motors were happy around 45 prior to this electrical problem. So my first heat race, I went to the first corner. I sent it a little too hard. I kind of backed it in like a late model or like a modified, something more horsepower, and it didn't stick. And when I tried to get back onto it, the motor just like loaded up at fuel. So it just like sputtered, and I spun out and I got black flag because they were running behind schedule, and one spun and you're done kind of deal. So sent it into the pits.
Third row rounds out the field.
Now come time for the feature, I started back row inside. I stayed on the bottom for a couple of laps, and I had my pinch clamp start sliding down on me. Every quarter entry, the car would just handle worse and worse, to the point where I just was pushing like a freight train. This pinch clamp was down even lower than this, and it was probably about up to here. So it dropped a good 4 to 6 inches compared to the other side. Other side, it's up. And that just gave me a lot of camber. And the car was just pushing really hard in the corners, and I had no steering whatsoever. I thought I broke something.
Into the wrong direction.
As you can tell in the video, I almost hit my buddy who's been helping me with this car. And so instead of like sliding up into him, because I knew he was up there, and I was just fully cranked trying to get this thing to turn. Like I said, I thought I broke something, so I just spun it and hit a freaking tire. So that resulted in this. This is what's left of the shock after I pulled it out. I ordered a new one. This is just a Pro shock. Ordered a new one, took the coilover kit off of it. It's kind of messed up a little bit too, so I don't know if I can reuse it. I'd ordered another one as well. If not, I can keep this one as a spare. But it's pretty dinged up too. I pretty much just took the eyelets, cup, and pretty much everything off I could, but it's junk now. So the thing about this class is it's got like I think $150 price limit on shocks. So the Pro shocks, I'm putting a 30-30. That's what everyone else is pretty much running around here, is a 30-30, 3 compression, 3 rebound. So I got that coming in with the new coilover kit. That should be in maybe Friday. I'm racing Saturday at another track, a new track that I haven't raced at yet. So that's going to be interesting alone. I have to pick up a gear set from a buddy of mine I'm buying. I have gear set 3 in it right now. I need to be running gear set 5, and I'll be in like 4th gear, 3rd or 4th gear over at ET. So we'll see how that goes. Other than that, car's pretty fast. I started last, like passed like 3 or 4 cars within 2 laps, and then ended up each lap, with that laying over onto it, just kept getting worse and worse until it was like impossible to drive. So starting to get all the issues worked out. It's just a learning thing. What I'm gonna do now is like order some of these pinch clamps. I'm gonna put one here. I'm gonna put one underneath of it to prevent this from slipping down. You can see on the back side, there's paint chips missing everywhere. That every corner entry is slipped down a little bit. So yeah, I'm gonna do that to there. Put it on this side as well. It's just something I should have done. I completely overlooked it. We did it in kart racing. You put extra clamps on your axle to make sure nothing slides over. So, you know, it's a learning curve. That's gonna be it for this video. Real quick video, just show y'all what's going on. Hopefully to have some onboard cams coming next week. So yeah, thanks for watching. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe for some future videos.